Hello guys, welcome back to the channel and to another video where today I'm going to visit supposedly the worst stadium in England. But before we get into the video, I just want to let you all know that I've once again been chosen as a finalist for the Best in Non-League Video category at this year's Football Content Awards. I was incredibly fortunate to win gold at last year's awards, so if you enjoy my content and want to help me repeat last year's success, head over to the link in the description below and register your vote before Sunday the 13th of October. Thank you all in advance, and with that out of the way, let's get into the video. Yes, that's right, I'm here at the Angel of the North in Gateshead, which means I'm here to visit the Gateshead International Stadium, home of National League side Gateshead FC. How bad can it actually be? Well, let's head over and find out. Dan, as a Gateshead fan, what are your thoughts on the GIS and B, because I've titled this video, it's the worst stadium in England, what would you agree?
No, I mean, I guess it's probably easier for me to say because obviously I'm here most weeks. I'm kind of used to, I'm kind of used to it. But I think as fans, we do the best with what we've got at this stadium. I think the way the sort of main stand's laid out, you can generate a decent enough atmosphere. So I think you'll probably notice that today, and as well, I think like obviously I know a lot of away fans especially aren't too keen to come here, obviously because it's probably a bit further away from the pitch than what you usually would be. But I think the kind of contrary to that is you do get quite a good view of the game. I think you go to a lot of grounds, and if you stood at one end, it can be a little bit tricky to sort of be able to properly see what's going on at the other end, whereas here you get a pretty clear view of pretty much everything. Like say for example someone's taking a corner, you can see like if the defending team aren't marking properly and things like that. So you get a good sort of vantage point from that. But I know I understand reasons why people don't like it, but I definitely wouldn't. I'd definitely say I have been to worse places to watch football for one reason or another.
But I guess you can sort of sympathise with people who give it that reputation then, I guess, especially as an away fan as well.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, if you support a team that plays at a quite compact ground where you're kind of on top of the players, obviously Wealdstone Stay got their ground, it is quite small, like typical non-league setup, whereas this probably isn't. So it's probably something that you're not really used to. But as I said, obviously I'm used to it, so it's not too. So it doesn't really sort of cause me sort of too many sleepless nights. But I think I can understand like both sides of the argument, but I think it is one of these places you can't like fully judge it before you've actually been here. And I think once you have been here, it does definitely open your mind a bit more. And I think it will be different to what you're probably expecting, but whether you think that's a good thing or a bad thing, that's ultimately for you to decide.
Hey, well, I'm coming in with an open mind. I've seen photos, I've seen what other people have said online, but I'm ready to be charmed by it. But in terms of Gateshead then on the pitch, you mentioned playing Wealdstone today. How have things been this season? Because obviously you look at the table, you're up in 5th, I believe. It looks like you've had a good start.
Yeah, we have. You look at it, I think we're unbeaten in the first 6-7 games. We had a bit of a shocker down at Dagenham, but that's just the nature of the league. You do get results that are a little bit that little bit of a freak every now and again, and lost the following week to Forest Green, despite the fact in that game we had most of the chances. But obviously in the 2 games since, we have bounced back well. Did the job here against Boston, won really well down at Southend last week, and obviously this week it's been a little bit. Things have been turned a little bit upside down by the fact Rob Elliott has unfortunately left. I mean, not that I begrudge him of it at all. He's done a marvellous job even in such a short space of time. So you can't really say no when a Football League club comes knocking. But I believe in this team. This whole fan base believes in this team, and we know that they'll sort of go out and because they're here. They're good professionals. They're here to do a job, and I think you probably won't see a great deal of difference in terms of how we set up today. Whether that changes if and when a new manager comes in, we'll find out in due course. But for the time being, I can't have many complaints, and I still have a lot of faith in this side to go out and do the business.
So how do you see things going today? Obviously, Wealdstone are down near the bottom of the league, but it's a National League, unpredictable, and obviously, the managerial situation speaks for itself at Gateshead. How do you see things going in terms of a score?
I'm confident. I think we'll get it over the line. I think it could be quite tight actually, because I know Wealdstone have only 1 win to their name all season. They've obviously results aren't really happening for them, but you look at the nature of the score, I think other than a game they played against Barnet, I think it was, they actually have been very competitive in all the games. Like the losses have only been by the odd goal. They've had quite a few draws as well. It seems to be just a case of closing out games for them above all else. So they are going to be competitive, and I'm expecting them to do just that today. But as I said, I'm relatively confident. I think there'll be goals in this, as there always is with Gateshead. So I'm thinking maybe a 3-2 win for us at the minute.
And finally, obviously, a fellow nominee for the Football Content Awards this year. Where can people check you out?
On my channel, DB30 Sports TV. It was a pleasant surprise when I found out I was there again. I was not expecting it at all, given the changing in the nomination process. But I'm obviously proud to have got there again, and obviously, hopefully this time I can maybe go on better. I mean, I know it's a bit blasé coming onto your channel and trying to get people to vote for me, but you've just got to sort of do what you can, and regardless, I think it's been another good year for the channel, and I'll continue to build on it no matter what.
Well, guys, Dan does brilliant stuff over on his channel. Go and check him out and drop him a subscribe as well. And after you've voted for me in the Football Content Awards, maybe reload the page and vote for Dan as well. Right, I'm inside the ground now, up in my seat, and the first thing I noticed is just how far away the seats are from the pitch. It's about a mile away, honestly, with the running track, but other than that, it is a really good view. I'll show it on screen now, but other than that, it's a really, really nice stadium, really good facilities. To be honest, I don't see what all the fuss is about. It's genuinely a really nice, welcoming ground, and nowhere near as bad as what I've heard. Teams are out. Right, we're underway here at apparently the worst stadium in England. Wealdstone are in here. Someone just shouted Sunday League after that chance, and it was Sunday League defending from Gateshead, but Sunday League finish as well from Wealdstone. Quarter of an hour gone, and it's been pretty even in terms of chances for both sides, which is a surprise considering where both of them are on the table. It's way too easy for Wealdstone to get in. It's at will, and that's another huge chance for them. Another chance for Wealdstone Honestly, with the chances they've had so far in this game, about 20 minutes in, they probably should be 1-0 up, and they're getting in far too easily. Just one ball down the wing, crossed in, and it's a chance on goal. Right, mid-half stadium opinion report. I said before that the view is really, really far away from the pitch, but honestly, I don't think that's a bad thing. It's a really, really good view, especially if you're wanting to watch the game from a tactical perspective. You can see all of the pitch, so yeah, honestly, as I said before, really, really not as bad of a ground as people make it out to be. What can Gateshead do from the free kick? 27 minutes in? Nothing. I'll be honest, I'm surprised with how poor the quality has been in this first half, especially considering this is meant to be the 5th place side and at the top of non-league. It's really not been great. Good bit of football, that. I think that just about sums the first half up, to be honest. Gateshead playing some good stuff, but they just can't find that final touch or finish. What a block! Don't think he knew too much about it, but that was an unbelievable clearance off the line. That'll surely be the last action of the first half. And it is. Half time. 0-0. Back underway for the second half. Away the lads. Go on. Shoot! Oh! Oh! How isn't that 1-0 Gateshead? In the words of the true Geordie.
Oh, fucking hell, man! This is shite!
Wealdstone free kick. Went about as well as you'd probably expect. 57 minutes gone in the game, and I'm slowly starting to lose hope of us seeing a goal. In more positive news though, Clitheroe have just taken the lead against Lancaster in the FA Trophy. Luke Gill, go in. Shoot!
Stop trying to walk it in!
I'm not even a Gateshead fan and I'm getting frustrated with this here. Someone just needs to shoot. More good news from back home. Clitheroe 2-0 up now against Lancaster. Louis Potts with the goal. Get in! This is really bad. Wealdstone are there for the taking defensively, and Gateshead just aren't taking the chances that are being presented to them, basically on a plate. Go on. Oh! 1-0 Gateshead, finally! 1-0 Gateshead, they finally got the breakthrough that they deserve. Sloppiest goal you're ever going to see, but the fans in here don't care. They've been relentless in this second half, and yeah, pressure's finally paid off. 2-0, oh, what a save! Thought that was guaranteed to be 2-0 after he rounded the keeper, but to be fair, keeper's got back, made a brilliant save. There it is, full time, Gateshead 1. Wilston 0. And full time in the Clitheroe game as well. Maybe Lancaster 2-0 in the FA Trophy. Get in.
So guys, there you have it. That was supposedly the worst stadium in England. However, as I said throughout the video, I don't think that's anywhere near being the case. The atmosphere was decent, the facilities were great, and I honestly didn't mind the stand being slightly further back from the pitch, as it allowed you to see everything going on in the game. Honestly, all in all, it was a great experience visiting the GIS, and I'd definitely return if given the opportunity. But guys, what do you think is the worst stadium in England? Let me know down in the comments below, and while you're down there, don't forget to leave a like on the video, and of course, subscribe to the channel with notifications turned on so you never miss an upload. Also, please don't forget to vote for me in the Best in Non-League Video category at this year's Football Content Awards. And also subscribe to Dan's channel. His link will also be down in the description below. Thank you so much for watching today's video, and I'll see you in the next one.